Hi, welcome to my channel, and today we're gonna make an interview to Jocelyn. Hi Jocelyn, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Well, let me tell you that Jocelyn is going to Peru for exchange, so I want that you talk to me. How is this process to make an exchange to another country?
Talking about my own experience, for example, here in the Universidad de Guadalajara, first the university make kind of like a post when they ask you the requirements that you have to to participate. So you upload all your papers and all your documents, and then it's a date that they tell you if you were selected or you weren't selected. In my case, I were selected, and you have to put 3 options that you would like to go. I put in all the options. I put Peru, so I hope for the next semester going to Peru.
But this is not the first time that you make this
Yes.
all this paper, right?
Yes, all this process. The last in 5th semester or 4th, I don't remember. I made my first participation in the program, but I wasn't selected. And then the next semester, I made IA to Puerto Rico. It was my first option, and they select me. And it was a long process. And it was more difficult. Well, because I saw that all my partners that also were in this process, and they're going to South America and all kinds of things. The requirements were easier. I mean, they only pay like a shore.
Yes, the sure.
They pay ashore, and all the papers they have to email them. And in my case, I have to pay to send them to Puerto Rico. I mean, it was not only in email. I have to send them to there. So
The physical papers you have to send them.
That was expensive. For example, I have to pay like a fee, and I have to pay a visa for a student, and all that. Well, the point is that I have everything, but also I won. I won a scholarship to go into Boston, to the Babson College, and It was kind of in the same dates.
Okay.
I studied abroad in Puerto Rico and Boston. So, but in Boston I need the visa F1. In Puerto Rico was the student. So first I go for the visa of F1.
The Boston visa,
yes,
right?
the Boston visa, but they didn't give it to me. So I decided to cancel both of them because I didn't want to pay and then doesn't have the possibility to go. I mean, to pay and practical give them the money.
You have troubles to university for make all the trami, all the process, and after
Cancel?
Consent.
No, because I talked to UDG, CFCI, with with the person that it was with me in all the process, and she told me that there was no problem because it wasn't something about myself or something that I have control with. So they said there were no problem, and they told me that I could participate for the next session, and so I was elected again. And
Are you excited to go to Peru?
Actually, I'm not super excited. I was more excited the idea to go into Boston, even to Puerto Rico, because that was a scholarship that only was given to 30 students all around the world. So I was elected, and I was like, oh my God, I was elected. I'm so and I was so excited about it, and also because in Boston, I mean, it was a good university, Also, it was all paid by the university.
Oh.
Yes.
The flights.
So only the flight, no, but everything else it was paid afford by the university. So I was excited for that
Study about.
to study abroad in there, in also because it was a short time. So I don't know. Now I'm excited, but not much, because I am realistic and I think maybe something can happen. So I'm not that excited.
Wow. And you are preparing right now to go to Peru? You know,
Yes.
you are studying culture and other things?
Yes, actually in all my process, Peru was one of the three options, but always it was the last one. But I mean, in all South America, it's the place that I want to know the most. I think it's kind of interesting. The food also, it looks so good. I want to try ceviche there. So the cola that they have there. And there are so many places, I think, in Peru. I mean, you can see from snow to beach, deserts, everything. I mean, I don't know, I think Peru has everything.
Well, thank you so much for all this, Jocelyn.
You're welcome.
This is all the video for today. Be sure to subscribe and give me a like, please. Goodbye.